Foley Primer Resogun for PS4. That's why it's got the PS4 pre-roll. So Resogun, made by Housemarque. Also make Super Stardust. Also a good game. May or may not feature on Foley Primer later.
Save the last humans.
So Resogun is a arcade twin-stick shooter.
Detected.
And if you aren't familiar with what twin-stick means, it means the left analog stick moves your character and the right analog stick shoots.
Shields.
It shoots in the direction you're pointing. Except in this game, you can only shoot left or right. Can't shoot up or down. Whole world wraps around left to right. So you've got this kind of cylindrical thing going on. Story-wise, not much to it. You're playing as a pilot attempting to rescue the last humans.
Multiplier detected.
That's not even the goal of the game. Even if you didn't rescue any of them, it wouldn't be a problem. It's really
Shields
just about surviving waves of enemies
Overdrive upgraded.
as they fly at you kamikaze style and shoot at you
Keepers detected.
and generally be jerks. And as you're doing that, you like to collect points and collect power-ups, make your shields better, make your guns better, and so on. All fun times, all in the aim of getting the highest score that you can.
Phase complete.
Phase complete. Not entirely sure what phase complete means. Still haven't worked it out. I think it just means the enemies get harder. Okay, so we got these keeper guys, so the enemies with green auras on them. That's what unlocks the last humans in their little cells, and you can go collect them. If you don't collect them in time, they will be recaptured, and you won't be able to rescue them at that point. Obviously you get a bonus for rescuing humans, and you get a bigger bonus for rescuing all the humans, which is what I will be attempting to do. This is the first level, because I know I can rescue all the humans on the first level.
Keepers
Intermittent
detected.
success on the other ones. So what I find playing this game is that I am perfectly happy to just load it up, play one level, and go back to doing something else. It's definitely one of those games where you can just turn it on, play a couple of minutes, go play something else. Or
Weapon power
spend the whole evening playing it. You know, it's not something you need to set aside huge blocks of time to play, which is very good. Ooh. Angry guys.
Overdrive charged.
That's a lot of enemies.
Multiplier up.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Points.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Good. Collect more
Points.
humans.
Keepers
Give me all the
detected.
points. So as you can see, more enemies start to fill the screen. You start to take more shots to kill. You're going to end up crashing into one of them at some point. One of them will shoot you. Something. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will. So interesting thing about how the entities, if you like, in the game are made. Everything is made up of little cubes. Or little voxels, as they're called. 3D pixels, if you like. It's not technically correct, but I suppose it'll serve. Everything is made of them.
Phase complete.
Which basically means you are looking at a particle generator game.
Multiplier up.
Which is a pretty good technical achievement, really. Oh, collect more guys.
Points.
How many have we got left? One left. So you can see these orange enemies. So the angrier they look, it means the longer they've been on screen, and you haven't killed them. And the longer you leave them, the more powerful they get.
Keepers detected.
They start flying faster, they start flying erratically, they start shooting back at you. You know, they have more health, those kind of things. So you kind of want to kill them as soon as possible. But also, the longer they've been on screen, the more points they're worth.
All humans
look at that.
saved.
Look at that. I'm pretty happy with that. All the humans saved. Now you just gotta kill everybody. So yeah, if you can
Multiplier lost.
leave a couple of enemies on skill. Oh, I lost my multiplier. Let some of the enemies get angry, you get more points out of them. So you can see me boosting around. That's
Multiplier
something that's come over from Super Stardust. You've also got a move called Overdrive, which is kind of slow down and you do more damage, things like that. You get out of jail free card. And you've also got super bombs, but you get more points if you don't use them, so I'm not going to use them. Or at least I'm not going to use them on these guys. I'll wait for the boss. Because of course there's a boss. This is a bullet hell game, so Or an enemy hell game, since they're not really shooting at me.
Multiplier up.
No, I refuse. I will not use my overdrive. Oh, the screen is getting crowded. Very crowded. So on PS4, there's a speaker that comes through the controller, and you can hear game statuses. Shit! Ah, damn it. I should have used my boost. I tried to. It was too late. You can hear messages come across through the controller, which is why it sounds so loud in the background, where the rest of the game was quite muted. I guess in the capture it comes across full strength. So this is our boss. He's pretty easy for a first boss. Later bosses are much harder. But now this is more like bullet hell. No fireballs in the face, please. Thank you. No fireballs the same size as my ship. Come on, rotate further. There we go. And now we gotta get inside him. Giggity. Inside it. This is overdrive. Take a big chunk of his health away. Although the overdrive for this particular ship that I'm flying in is not that powerful. The ship is better known for its agility. That was a bomb. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would, so I probably won't use it again. It probably has to do with me dying before I fought the boss. Lost a bit of power there. Will I kill him before these flares go off? Yes, I will. Take that.
Armageddon.
So Resogun was released PS4 launch. It's probably the best launch title. It's also had a recent update that lets you make your own ships, which is very interesting because you can see things like Link and Ryu and Kratos flying around in space shooting people. It's very funny. And we do. That's a free update too. You know, if I'd stayed alive, I would have got better points. Anyway, still my personal best because it didn't save my old one. Anyway, Resogun, PS4. Check it out.